What's up, folks? It's your boy, the left-legged legend, showing you the keys to my new spot. So, I moved out of my parents' house at 18. 18 years old, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. That doesn't mean I wasn't a dependent still, but I live with my parents and my family. The kitchen, living room, bedroom, president's room, President Johnson and her bathroom, or whoever come visit when she's not here. And then the master bedroom for the master, of course, with the walk-in closet and the little bathroom. But anyway, like I was saying, I should have took my shoes off. This is gonna be a no shoe place, but I gotta set up the shoe leaving depot. Got a desk area and a patio, which we're about to go sit out on the patio right now. So anyway, grew up in Compton, and I moved out at 18 and went to college. Lived on campus for 2 years. First year, I was in a housing unit called Du Bois Hall, where all the cool people at Morehouse stay. It's the cool dorm for the cool cats. And then the next year, they didn't give me a dorm because they just do California cats rude down there. And I had to stay in the football dorm, which I hated. I was depressed, did not like it. Moved off campus, and I lived with a guy at Ford Factory Square, Mako, and then moved in the next year, my last year, with the best roommate ever, my brother Brian. And then I came home after that, moved back to Cali, ended up getting in a relationship. Got a daughter out of the deal, so I was stuck. And it wasn't until years later. So then I moved around. I moved to New York, got my master's degree, came back to Cali, moved around. I lived in LA, I lived in Lancaster, I lived in Palmdale, Tehachapi, moved down from Tehachapi to LA, stayed in LA a little while, started working, moved back to Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster. This is all in my married life and baby daddy life. And then got a promotion, moved from Palmdale to Palm Springs. That was too far away, so I moved to Palm Desert. Then I moved to Imperial, California, down by the Mexican border, middle of the state. And then the divorce happened, so I ended up moving in with a dentist friend of mine who had a condo, and he was only there like half the week. So I stayed there, like 3 years. And then finally, in 2017, I got my own place, my first own place. I moved to Mojave, California, transferred to a different prison, moved to Mojave, and I stayed there for 5 years. The last 5 years, a little more than 5 years, maybe 5.5. And then got tired of that. Small town, no happy hour, no sushi spot, no dive bars, right? Everything closed early. The closest store is Stater Brothers, which is 5 or 10 minutes drive. But then if you want to go to Costco or Walmart, you're talking about a 25 to 35 minute drive there and back each way. So I just got tired of that. I missed like living in civilization, didn't know what I was gonna do, start having drama at work with my disability and everything, being discriminated against, trying to get new jobs, wouldn't allow me to transfer, like don't want me there, but don't wanna let me go. So then I decided, you know what, I need to just leave. And for those of you that follow the left-legged legend, you realize that I come to Las Vegas like 10 to 12 times a year. Like once a month, every other weekend, I come to Vegas and spend the weekend, have fun. So I had the bright idea, well, maybe I should just move to Vegas, It's going to change my outgoing habits. You know, I probably won't do as much as I used to do as far as like going to the strip and being in the foundation room, which, you know, I'm still going to the foundation room for sure. But it's a different thing. So got a job here working for UNLV, teaching legal aspects of special education on Monday evenings. Started looking for other jobs, wanted to go college full time, but special education calls me, right? Working with students with disabilities is absolutely my calling. I couldn't even get around it. So I started working with the Clark County School District and as a special education instructional facilitator, like a coach, like a mentor coach, or I don't know, mid-level admin, I guess. And so I had to go through the process of getting me a place. Now, it was difficult because one of the issues with getting your leg cut off is that there are going to be periods of no work. So last year, because of not just my disability, but other things happening, and I ended up not working 7 months out of the year. So from early May 4th or 5th, 2022, all the way till January 23rd, I only had part-time jobs. So I was living, you know, doing part-time, not making enough money to cover all my expenses, trying to get rid of things so that I can afford, letting things that weren't high priority go south, which affected my credit. So then when I was trying to get into this place, they were like, no, you can't get in. But then I'm like, hey, I ain't got no leg. I had some tough times last year, so it affected my credit. But here's what I'm going to be making there, which was well over the mandatory statutory minimum to get this apartment. And so they went back and looked at it and made me pay a little heftier deposit, which sucks too, because what if I wasn't making good money? What if I wasn't Dr. Johnson, right? It would have been a challenge to find a place to live in, or I would have had to live like in the hood, which I don't want to do. I grew up in Compton. I don't want to live in the hood no more. I know that might rub some of y'all the wrong way because, you know, you want people to keep it real, but I don't want to live in the hood no more. I'm traumatized from growing up in the hood and just have issues that I will have for the rest of my life from my upbringing. But anyway, I say all that to say, you know, welcome to my new place. It has everything I want. I'm about to do my little walkthrough, my little inventory form, just to make sure everything works and that everything is cool. But I just wanted to get on here and express to you guys how happy I am to be settled. Next week, I'll be like laying on the floor, probably for a couple weeks till I can get some stuff, but I'm okay. Like I said, I lived by myself for a while. My daughter comes and stays with me. Of course, now I'm married, so my wife will come and be with me when she comes back into the country. And my son moved in with me for a couple years, which, oh my God, like living with your kids is crazy. They don't want to do nothing. And I probably spoiled them or something because, man, they got me paying the cleaning lady and not wanting to do anything. But anyway, as you can see, little hummingbird outside the window welcome me to the pad. So I just wanted to share that with you all. It's a happy day for me. I don't have to stress. I don't have to do Airbnbs anymore. Now the biggest issue is getting here with all my things, making sure that I, you know, am able to bring my things and set myself up, buy some new furniture. It'll be a little crude for a minute, but I'm ready for that and I'm all in. So once again, it's your boy, the Left-Legged Legend, touching base with you. We got everything all set up and I will let you know how it goes. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the little notification button so you can see when I post something. And here we go.